Hello and welcome to the daily reading for the 12th of April 2019. This is Friday. This is also the first quarter of the moon. My name is Alexandra. I hope you are well. Today I'm using the beautiful Ukonpakka tarot deck. This is the tarot based on Finnish mythology. Very interesting and inspiring deck for me. Although it's quite hard, it's not that obvious as some decks. It's not very Western, I would say, but it's great that there are so different things also available for us, because I think it widens the way we can see the world and interpret what the cards, what the universe has to say. As for astrology, as always, with moon in square with sun, there may be some tensions around. The moon is conjunct with the node, lunar node, in Cancer, and it's trining more or less loosely Neptune and Venus and Mercury still, which are in Pisces, but it's in a square with Sun, and Sun is also in square with Saturn and Pluto that are in Capricorn, and this is quite a strict square. So let's see how it's going to play out. But first I just want to listen to the bell of water, which sounds like this. Perhaps the planets are squaring each other, but we can add gentleness into our lives always. Okay, so what's the energy of the day? I want to pick just one card for the energy of the day. One card for this day, please. What is the message? What is the energy? Folk of Lintwoko. I think it's Two of Swords, but I'm gonna check it because it's not that obvious for me. So first, a few words about what does it mean, Folk of Lintwoko, which is indeed Two of Swords, but it has quite a different meaning here in this deck. It's mostly about longing to be in a different place, in a place that is safe, warm, secure. Lintwoko is name of the place where all the birds go for winter, when the winter is very cold in Northern Europe, among Sami people and Agro-Finnic people living there. They believed, and perhaps some of them still believe, why not, that all the birds fly to a safe and warm place that is far, far away south. But they always come back, don't they? And that's the hope in this card, that you can rest for the winter, but then you always come back. The cranes come back. Also in my place, when cranes come back, we know the spring is near, and that's why I love the call of cranes. I don't know if you've ever heard this. If not, I think I can incorporate it. I think I can paste it into the reading, because it's such a beautiful sound, full of longing and joy. So what do you see here? The birds flying into a better place. So there may be a feeling of maybe not nostalgia, but perhaps being worn off because of the things you usually do. You can dream about a better place. But what's beautiful in this deck and in the book, I love how profound it is, because it really speaks the truth about longing and belonging. Probably this is a mythical place, this Lintukoto, but you can create your own safe place within you, and that's probably the only way you can do it, really. Because even if you change your place, even if you move, we tend to take our troubles with us. So the real journey and the real creation lies within us, in the way we proceed with the world, and how do we change ourselves in order to be in this safe, warm and happy place. So dream today, dream about it, and think, how can you really create this place from within? That's a good weather for it. What should we do? Domestic snakes, I think it's 6 of Pentacles. And what shouldn't we do? Golden Bride, I think it's 9 of Wands, but I'm going to check it now. Yeah, I was right. So, domestic snakes, a very good card, indicating wealth at home and generally success in material life. Sometimes it foresees the birth of the child, but generally domestic snakes are creatures that protect home. So if you dream of a better place, today is a good day to make some real material steps towards it, to make your environment on a material level look, feel and be better, because you are not only protected, but also you can be inspired by this card, and it goes together with success. So I think whatever you put your energy today in is gonna be fruitful. It's gonna bring some energy back. 6 of Pentacles is usually about the ability to use what you have right in front of you, right in your hands, in order to produce something else, in order to create movement in energy. And the movement itself produces something. The movement is the quality that you achieve with 6 of Pentacles. It's giving and taking, right? It's sharing energy, giving it, but also receiving it back in a different form, perhaps. But you can act and you can manifest on a material level, and it's going to be successful today. So focus on this. Don't be judgmental, I would say, with Golden Bride. It's a very interesting story about one of the most important personas in Mythologia Fennica, Ilmarinen. She was his wife, and she was very beautiful, but she was also mean. And that's what he didn't see in her. And when she died, he wanted to replace her with someone that is not mean, and so he created something, Golden Bride, out of metal, and she was very, very beautiful, but she was also soulless. She was never mean, but she wasn't real. So this card is telling us that we all have some flaws, and that's quite natural, that we and all people around us are not flawless, right? And it's natural. It's even I would say it's wanted. So be honest with yourself and others about this, but also don't judge. Don't expect people to be perfect. They are not, and you are not. Okay? But also don't expect too much of obstacles or, I don't know, meanness or bad will out of others. Nine of Wands is a card of sometimes paranoid thinking that something bad is going to happen to me. Don't do this. Focus on positives. Be very compassionate also, and don't judge others, because this is going to create a friendly atmosphere and a friendly space in order to create this better place you want to create today. It's going to make it easier to make a few steps towards that stable, successful, joyful, and wealthy home or a place you want to create. So, as you can see, all minor arcanas, so no big energies today, energies that are beyond our control. It's all in our hands today. We can dream big and really pull some of those dreams of a better place to earth and create tiny seeds, tiny steps in order to be closer to this safe, beautiful place of Lintukoto. All right, so beautiful message for today. I was hoping it's gonna be soothing, and I think it is. Just be good to yourself. Be soothing even to yourself. Don't be judgmental towards yourself. That's the message for today. Thank you very much for your time and attention, and I hope I see you in weekend reading. Until then.